Hi, third grade. Welcome to music class online. We're going to talk about our recorder today, and we'll review a couple things that we did in class, and then we can play a couple notes together and a song together. So the first thing is make sure you have your recorder and your music folder. When you're holding the recorder, remember you must hold the recorder in your left hand. Now remember, when you're looking at this video, it'll look like I'm holding in my right hand, but that's because you're looking at me. So your left hand, remember you have to be able to make an L with your fingers, your thumb and your first finger, and if you can see an L, then that's your left hand. If I turn around, you can tell then I'm holding it the same way you're holding it. So in your left hand, you have your thumb covering the back hole, and your pointer finger or first finger covering the top hole. And then your right hand can be around the bell. You don't want to cover the bottom because there's a hole there, and you don't want to cover any of these holes because that will produce a different sound. So just put your two fingers around the bell to stabilize the recorder. So if we have our thumb and our pointer finger down, we can play a B, and a B would be the note that's on the third line. So let's play 8 B's together. Remember, when you blow into a recorder, you don't want to just blow air like that. You want to produce a T or a D sound, t, 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 where your teeth and your tongue meet, and that will make your sound a better sound. So listen to the B again. All right. Next, we can play an A if we put our next finger down, and we're still covering the thumb hole and the top hole. And an A would be on the second space on our music staff. So let's play 8 A's. And now if we put our third finger down, it's a little harder to position. You need to make sure that your fingers are laying flat over the holes and you're covering the entire hole. Now we can play a G, and a G would be on the second line of the staff. So we have B, A, and G. And you might recognize that if you've already tried one of your songs. They are the first 3 notes in our song Hot Cross Buns. So if you turn to the first song in your folder, it says White Belt Hot Cross Buns. Let's go over the notes. If you look at your notes, you'll notice that some of the notes are colored in and some of the notes are not filled in. Okay, the ones that are filled in on the second line get 1 beat each. So it'd be just like a drum beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the ones on top there are not colored in, so they get 2 beats, so they're held longer. 1, 2, 3. They're half notes. So let's say them in rhythm. You can say them with me. B, A, G. B, A, G. G, 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 G. A, 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 A. B, A, G. And if you notice those little marks in the second measure there next to the G, and then at the end of the first line and at the end of the second line, they are called rest. And a rest is silence in music, so we don't play anything there. So let's try to play the song together. Okay, so that takes a little bit of practice. Remember, you don't need much air, and you want to make sure you're covering the entire hole. And the way to make sure you covered the entire hole is if you press against the hole and you look at your thumb, there will be a circle mark, and that means you're covering the entire hole. It takes a while to get a good sound because sometimes you blow a little too hard and you hear a squeak, and sometimes you have some of the hole not covered and then air is released and it squeaks there too. Okay, we're going to try it once again, and then I'm going to put on a recording where we can play along to the music. So let's try Hot Cross Buns one more time. Okay, let me put on our recording. Okay, it's going to play again. This time it might be a little slower, but that'll give you practice. Okay, and one more time. Make it a good one.